6 of Season 1 around Austria. We are just starting qualifying. As you can see, we only have 15 people and loads of driver changes, like is always the case around here. This time the most notable switch is Baguette has been replaced and gone into the Univirtuosi, replacing Creeps, who is, I believe, no longer with us. Well, we finally have the first time on the board and on the right tire, still amazing, aka the Norwegian boy, going top of the charts as the only person who set a lap. And if you've been a little bit surprised that Timbit is on track at the early stages of the qualifying session, don't be surprised. He is on the wets and he's gonna be really setting his lap times as always as the last person. Right, the two MP Motorsports did a time and it's nowhere near Norwegian boys' time. Second slower.
1.1 seconds off the Norwegian boy.
They're both on the same compound of tires, so I'm not sure if this was really the best they can do. Mr. Joe was performing really well ever since he started in this league. Don't imagine this is the best he can do. Definitely will improve. It's not far away from the rest, so there's definitely a change in the gaps compared to the, you know, the big hole that is between Steel Amazing and Mr. Joe.
Oh, MG is going to be crossing the line now to go 5th fastest.
Alright, so the times aren't really improving. Steel
Kvyat 26 Torpedo. Can he beat the Norwegian boy? Coming towards the line. And it's second fastest.
Alright. So he's beating Mr. Joe on even the harder compound of tires, so that's a change.
Le Baguette now about to cross the line. Can he go faster? And he goes second fastest.
Alright, so the times are getting closer to Steel Amazing, but it's still the gap is just very big. And also Baguette and Kvia are on the harder compound of tires, so I don't know what was going on with the MPs and also Fast and Alfie.
It's still amazing how...
Oh, okay. Baguette just spun into a wall. Okay, you were saying?
I said it's still amazing how he's in first. Ben B coming towards the last corner.
Also, Cucaracha will be coming, and he's getting a tow from Bambi, so the difference in the times may be there.
He only goes 9th,
and that's a big difference. Almost 2 seconds of a difference. Oh no, exactly 2 seconds of a difference. So Cucaracha P3 for 113.6, and then Bambi with a 115.6. So maybe he was intentionally slowing down so he would.
And Super gets pole position.
Yeah, I'm supposed to call him Dragon because that's German for something. Someone texted me just Dragon. Yeah, that guy's just Dragon. Yeah. So
call him Dragon.
111.2, absolutely smashing everyone's times. Don't know what happened there. How good the lap is.
Oh, and
a lap time that is valid, and it puts him up only to P3, still 1.8 seconds behind Dragon, and 3/10 behind Steel Amazing. But if Jippo switched to the Super Softs, I believe that he would be much closer to Dragon than he is now.
And doesn't improve.
Only 2/10 off, which is still, on this compound of tire, not that bad. Invalidates his lap immediately and then spins in celebration. And Mr. Joe doesn't improve yet again, so Mr. Joe is really struggling around here. Okay, Bunnies is just cutting some grass. Apparently, he's doing a Valtteri Bottas. Well, his lap is validated as well. Timbit finally on track, and he's still not on the right compound of tires. So, if you wanted to celebrate seeing Timbit before 3 minutes left in the session, you are wrong.
And Danny Boy goes 10th fastest.
But what's very a mystery to me is how Mr. Joe, a person that finished on the podium so many times right now, he's on the softer compound of tire and he's still not getting past the midfield. And the gap is just enormous. And Kvyat are the only two. Oh, never mind, he's slowing down to let Kvyat through. And so Kvyat is going to cross the line yet again, trying to improve on himself. We only have 8.5 minutes left in the session, and Kvyat improves on himself, but not enough. But it's gonna definitely help him when the rest of the field around him, like Baguette, Alfie, and Kukuracha, will come out of the pits to improve their times. The tires go. The only person risking the harder compound in the end is only Denny, and Jippo. Yeah, but Timbit crossing the line, it's only good enough for P6. Very far off the pace compared to the Norwegian boy's time, because he is on the softer compound, and Baguette, look at that. 12.7. That's a very good time.
He improves it, but not enough to beat Norwegian boy.
Oh, just barely. 0.003 of a second. Now, that must be frustrating, but he's definitely not giving up yet because he's still continuing. Holy. Who knows? But yeah,
Timbit's spinning. I don't think he's gonna improve to be.
Yeah, but Timbit at least improved good enough to be P5, so directly behind Jippo, but the difference is also half a second. Well, we only have
To cross the line to not improve his lap.
Yeah, but there's still Danny Boy and Timbit still in play. Timbit touched the grass a little bit there, not sure if that's gonna help. He is improving, but not enough to get him further. Maybe the improvement will just protect him from Danny Boy, but no, Danny Boy doesn't need to get protected from because his lap is invalidated. So that's gonna be the end of qualifying. The rest are either in the pit lane, spun, or retired.
There's only Flying Jippo who can improve, but he's not going.
Yeah, his time was compromised earlier, so that's gonna be the end. Through an unexplainable glitch, Dragon will get the 4 points for pole. So at least somehow saving not the best qualifying session from Mr. Joe and bringing some points into the MP Motorsport standings.
Yep.